Devastating! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, guys!
By the time you guys see this, it'll be 2016. But we remembered that last year we made a video of this question and answer sheet that my dad always sends out to our family, and everyone fills it in. You think you're so funny. Everyone fills it in. You're so brutal. Everyone fills it in. Hilary looks so cute. She's like all make-uped out, and I'm like, scary. Anyway, we did this last year, and we loved that we did, and we love that our dad and our family can see it and stuff, and so we're gonna do another best of. You wanna take the first question?
Only the best for us.
Yeah.
Okay, and
and make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't. That seems like it's an important thing to say nowadays.
Number 1, best song or CD. Okay, now it would be an album. They're not even CDs anymore.
Yeah, Dad.
Dog.
My best album, which I'm doing the best off the top of my head to remember because RDO shut down and I lost all my playlists, but my favorite in terms of the one I listened to most was probably Kehlani, You Should Be Here. Were you going to say that and you forgot about it?
I forgot about it, but that probably was.
What's the one you wrote
so
down?
much. Art Angels by Grimes. It's really good. It came out like recently. It's
You've
really
talked about it a bunch.
It's amazing.
Mine's better though. Next question, best movie. My favorite movie was probably Inside Out. I thought it was adorable. And if you guys remember, there was a vlog where Amanda and I went to go see Inside Out, and then we snuck into Magic Mike XXL after, and it was like the ultimate double feature though. Something for the child within, something with the woman
without.
Devastating!
True though.
Oh my god, it was so good.
Okay, my favorite movie, it didn't come out this year, but I saw it this year, and it was Gone Girl.
I can't believe you didn't see that when it came out. Just like knowing the plot of it.
I only recently started watching movies that aren't documentaries, you guys.
Yeah.
For the first time in like a decade.
For the first time in forever though.
For the first time in forever. There'll be light.
Oh,
look down your hair.
that's Rapunzel, you fool.
Tangled up.
Best concert or live event? Mine was a Jays game where we were behind and then we won because Josh Donaldson hit a super clutch home run, and that is like the loudest I've screamed or like been excited at a Jays game.
Mine was the Jays game that we went to with Mom and Morris.
Aw, that was when Hilary started like paying attention to
into it.
baseball a little bit.
Okay, best TV show.
My favorite new TV show is The Grinder, starring Rob Lowe, and it's so good, and Hilary refuses to watch it, but it's incredible, and if you don't watch it, you should.
Mine are tied, but they're both the same theme. American Horror Story Hotel, and I'm watching Bates Motel. It is everything. It's so good.
Best joke or funny moment. I'm gonna go first because mine's the ultimate. You guys may remember a video not so long ago. I don't know why it happened, but Hilary started imitating the Sultan from Aladdin.
Yeah,
that was a cute one. Yeah, Hilary was just like,
that'll be quite good.
Yeah. And like, not only was it funny in the moment, but like I got to sit and edit it, and like even though I watched it like 20 times by the time that video was finally put together, it was like funny every time. Yes, Jaffa.
Mine was when our brother was in town. We just like had so many laughs, and we had a night where we stayed in. Joe was at the farm, and we stayed in and watched Birdman, and we're just like dying laughing.
Oh, that's sweet.
So that was definitely mine.
Best new experience. I know what mine is right away. or I couldn't, but as soon as I realized it, I was like, yes. It was when Hilary and I flew business class on the way home from Mexico. Yes. Business class. When I experienced that, I was like, this is everything. We were seated in the last row, so we were right at the awkward curtain where like everyone else has to sit, and it's miserable. We got delicious meals. We got like reclining lazy boy style seats.
Hot towels.
It was everything. It made me want to like work harder and be better so I could have more business class.
I probably have to say the same thing.
Yeah, it was good.
It was great.
Best book.
Oh, my best book was Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up though.
Oh darn! I
Jill
was
gave
gonna
it to
say
me.
that. I have, for a piece of fiction, I have Judy Blume in The Unlikely Event. That was like the most engaging book I read this year, and I read it while we were in Mexico. But also, bonus answer, I also really enjoyed Down the Rabbit Hole by Holly Madison.
I want to read that.
It was good. It's worth it. Best trip.
So mine would be Mexico. We went to Disney in January and I died.
Hilary got so sick.
I was sick
that
for
it was
days.
Like, it wasn't even enjoyable.
It was
well, I mean,
so
you loved
sad.
the first part of the trip, but it was the
first
getting
like 2
sick
or 3
part.
days, like 2 days. I got sick pretty
sick.
quick.
I loved my birthday there. That was the best day. But I also can't save that trip because of like you getting sick. It made it too sad. I don't know. My best trip this year was LA and Disneyland with Adrian. LA was such a tease for me this year. I got to go on a work trip and I loved it and I really wanted to go back. And then I just got this idea where I was like, Adrian lives in Seattle. What if we just met in LA and I could go and like actually spend proper time at Disneyland and go to LA though. And it was everything. I loved that trip. It was so good seeing Adrian, and it was also, I love California though. Maybe I'll be one of those YouTubers who just like move there and then like all of their videos are about LA, and I'm like, I'm just like sipping on the string from lemonade. I'm like about to go to a crystal meditation though. Best meal. Mine is very closely related. Adrian and I actually got to eat at Blue Bayou, which is the restaurant that's like part of Pirates of the Caribbean at Disneyland. And I had the Monte Cristo sandwich, which is basically like a grilled cheese that's been like deep fried and has like powdered sugar on it. They can make it with ham. I was like, no ham. But it was so good. And the day that we first arrived there, like it was so crowded that it was so nice to just sit down and eat somewhere with like twinkle lights, or it was darker and quieter, and I loved it.
My best meal was probably my latkes. Like Hanukkah dinner, brisket, mom's brisket, my latkes, challah, all of it.
Best personal news.
I got promoted at work this year.
Yeah, good job, Heel.
So that was my best personal news.
Yeah. My best personal news was, so I didn't have any plans to go to Disneyland or LA this year. And I found out that I was working on a piece of business where I would get to take a work trip out to LA. And when I realized that it was gonna coincide with like a weekend after it, I was like, oh my gosh, I can go to Disneyland. Like the flight is already covered. I just need to cover like the hotel and the tickets, and I can go to Disneyland for real. And it was kind of sad because I was like, I'm gonna be going by myself, and I'll be by myself the first time I ever go. But I was also like, who cares? Because I'm going to Disneyland. So it was sweet. Best toy, game, or amusement. Last year, mine was YouTube. I think it's the same thing this year. Like there's no other hobby that I spend as much time on or that I enjoy as much, and it is the ultimate amusement. I let my watch later list pile up, and then I just like watch like people that I know or people that I feel like I know live their lives.
Mine, yeah, creepy though. Mine's definitely Tinder.
Tinder though.
Amusement though, it is like playing a game. I can just go, like I can literally be on Tinder for hours.
Anytime someone sends Hilary anything like offensive, she posts it to her Instagram. So you should go and check it out. It's Hilary though on Instagram.
Or even guys who like have photos of them like peeing from behind. There's so many guys that have that photo.
Why?
But it has your name, it has your face, like
as your mutual friends.
Why would you put that on the internet?
I don't know.
Comment below, why would you post a photo of yourself peeing on Tinder?
Last question. Best change or personal improvement. I have mine.
What's yours?
Mine is the KonMari method. I used life-changing magic of tidying up, and I cleared a ton of stuff out of this apartment, and it felt amazing. And it's like probably the most beneficial thing I've done this year.
Mine's like a tie with that, and I lost a bunch of weight.
Good job, Hila.
So that's probably like,
Hilary looks so good.
look at me now though.
Yeah.
But it's like watching 6 months, I'm like, hey guys. Hey guys.
Don't be so negative.
Ebbs and flows.
Yeah, because they're like being careful and stuff now.
Like a genie.
Like a genie.
Oh,
that was a really good one. You look like a monkey.
Like a genie.
Anyway, leave your comments below. We are going to post all of the questions, or I am going to post all of the questions in the down bar and answer them because we want to know your answers. Even if you can only answer like a couple of them, because I know it was hard for us to think of the answers for these. Leave it below. We would love to read it. Give this video a thumbs up. Give it a like. Give it a subscribe.
Give it a share.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give it all you got.
Yeah, give it all you've got. Okay. I'm gonna start having all of my videos start with like a 2-minute intro where I'm like, guys, just like hit subscribe or whatever. like. We were talking about this. Here's my coupon code. You're welcome in advance.
Oh my god.
Anyway, Happy New Year. We hope that 2016 for you is full of happiness and blessings and love.
Happy New Year.
Ugh, love you. Bye though.
Bye though.
What's your answer, chucklehead?
Okay, so my answer, and I only picked one because that's what you're supposed to do. It's about like really drilling down like on what's important to your year though.